I don't really keep track of my eye folds. Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Kyrielle and I'd love you to join this channel. I upload every Wednesday and Saturday every week for you guys, so there's loads of content coming to this channel. So if you are new and just stopping by, why not click the little red subscribe button down below. My goal is to reach 500 subscribers on YouTube this year. Fingers crossed we can get to it. So if you like all the makeup things, then why not join this little community and subscribe. I don't usually do that in the beginning of my videos, but you know, I just want to encourage you guys to join me on this journey. Speaking of makeup things, we are reviewing something that I'm very excited to review, which is glittery things. As soon as I saw them online, I just knew I had to have them. They're one of the newest releases from Makeup Revolution. Not their newest release because they just turn out product like I don't know what, literally every other week they have a new product coming out. I really love Makeup Revolution as a brand. I just feel like they're very inclusive and they're very affordable, which is always amazing. But today we are reviewing something that I'm just mesmerized by. These are the new eye glistens. They are dual-ended eyeshadow products. These kind of look like a dupe for Stila / Huda because they've got the dual-ended thing going on, and I know she just released a similar looking product. However, hers are more metallic and these have more glitters to them, which I'm super excited to try on my eyes. They are £6 each and you can get them off the Revolution Beauty website, which I believe is worldwide. You can also get some Revolution Beauty items on BeautyBay, but I don't know if these are on there currently. So this comes in 5 shades. I got 3 out of the 5. It has more of a bronzy shade, which is called Dreamland, and then more of a red rusty shade, which is called Desired. I have got the shades Yours Truly, It's Fate, and Adored by You. I got the more kind of neutral ones out of all of them just because I feel like I would use these the most. I'm going to swatch them all for you guys so you can see exactly what they look like. I'm thinking I'm going to be putting It's Fate on my eyelids today because I'm kind of feeling like a gold moment, and these two are more purpley, and I just did a purpley eye with the Huda Beauty palette, so we need to switch it up a little bit, even though I do love purple, don't get me wrong. So before we zoom y'all in so we can get to the glitter, I just want to read what the description of the product is to see what it's actually supposed to do and see what they're claiming about it. Let's see. Revolution Eye Glisten is our dual-ended liquid eyeshadow for glitter on the go. The travel-friendly tube features super soft and flexible flocked wands. Ooh. I don't know why that word was so appealing, flocked, for easy application, and 2 complementary liquid eyeshadow shades for stunning shimmery eye look. Creates a foiled base with the metallic shimmer end, ideal worn alone or as a base for your favorite eyeshadows. For an easy day to night look, flip the tube and swipe on the mess-free glitter. We're gonna be testing that. It's a glitter gel, no glue required. It can be layered over the shimmer eyeshadow or applied just along the lash line for a glitter liner effect. You know what, enough talking. Let's just swatch these guys. I'm really excited to see what they look like. Of course it has cellophane wrap, which I can never get into. Wait, I'm gonna be here for 20 minutes now just doing this, and my battery's about to run out. Great. Oh god. Oh, my lipstick. If you're not watching my videos to the end, I always put my bloopers at the end, and they're my favorite thing to edit because I'm just a mess. Okay, so first off, I'm gonna swatch Adore You. I'm gonna swatch the metallic side first. So this looks kind of like a concealer applicator. It's very flat, so this should be good for like cut creases. It's kind of tapered to a little tip. Doesn't smell of anything, so at least it doesn't smell toxic. Okay, so that's what that looks like. It does look pretty sheeny. I wouldn't say like it's crazy metallic. It's gonna let this kind of dry down because it's quite wet. See if it gets crunchy or anything like that on my hand. While it's drying, I'll swatch the glittery side. Oh, not a lot of product came out on the wand. That's what it came out looking like. Let's swatch it anyway. Ooh. They're a little bit streaky to swatch, I'm not gonna lie. But that's what the glitter looks like. Look at it. Oh my gosh. This kind of has like a very pale blue and silver shimmer to it. I really like this. This actually reminds me of a MAC one that I have. It's pretty much completely dry and it hasn't gone crunchy, and it still has that metallic sheen to it. That is a very, very pretty shade. Next I'm gonna swatch Yours Truly, which this shade right here, the metallic shade, this is one of my favorite shades ever just in makeup. One of the first ever eyeshadows that I ever had was by Bourjois, and it was this color. Yep. This one is a lot less streaky and it feels a little bit more whipped. And that's what that one looks like. But there, oh my gosh. Now we're going to swatch this glitter. This looks magical in the tube. But let's swatch this glitter. Oh my gosh, okay. Again, it's kind of streaky, but it is like a glitter gel, so I'm feeling you're gonna have to pat this on if you want a lot of glitter pigment. But it does feel very lightweight, and also it's very watery feeling. I love that color. It's like a mauvey, dusty pink color. Looking at the colors like side by side, I don't know if I would necessarily pair these together, because you've got like a reflecting pink to gold, and then you've got a mauvey glitter. And I don't know whether they necessarily go together. I do love that glitter though. The reflect is so good, and if this is going to be mess free, then I'm down. And then the final one that I have is It's Fate, and this is kind of like a champagne-y color in here. Oh yes, I love this one. Oh my gosh, that's so freaking shiny. I love it. This is like a gold but with champagne and almost green reflex in it. Again, I'm kind of patting it on to swatch it for you guys. I'm gonna test it out on the eyes and see what kind of technique works best, and that's what that one looks like. Again, super duper pretty. Okay, so we've gone through all the information, we've gone through all the swatches. Now it's time to zoom you guys in and try it on the eyes, because I am ready to get glam. Okay, so on my eyelids I went super duper simple. I've just got a little bit of bronzer throughout the crease and over the lid, and then I went in with the Wet n Wild Rose in the Air palette, and I just took this shade right here, which is the Cool Tone Transition, and this dark brown shade by here just to add a little bit of depth. Literally simplest eye ever. But now we're gonna spice it up. So I'm gonna go in with the shade It's Fate, and I'm going to go in with the metallic shade first of all, and I'm gonna kind of do like a halo eye I think today. I'm just going to go straight in with the doe foot, and I'm gonna attempt to kind of cut the crease in the center here, see if it's gonna be any good for cutting the crease. So it's not getting the sharpest line for a cut crease, but it's got the job done. Because of kind of OCD, I would personally go in just to make it more sharp. I'm just going to try and blend these edges a little bit. Now I'm going to go in with my finger and I'm just going to tap out these edges. Or not. It's pretty much all dried down, so you need to be fast when working with these. It does look super pretty though, look at that. I'm just gonna go in with a bit of the shadow on the edge like this, and then I'm gonna go quickly in with my finger and tap that out. I want to fade it out a little bit. It's kind of looking textured on my lid, and when it's drying down it is feeling kind of thick. It's not uncomfortable, it's just a bit annoying, like I can feel it there on my eyelid. I'm gonna let it dry for a little bit longer because it's still a little bit wet, so just bear with me 1 second. So I have hooded lids. I have a lot of excess skin on my eyelids, so right now my eye looks okay, but as soon as I do this, can you see the folds in my eyelid? This kind of exaggerates it. My eye doesn't usually naturally fold, but there I don't think. I could be wrong, I don't really keep check of my eye folds. I did find it hard to blend the edges though. When I added more product to try and blend it out, it kind of made it clump up a little bit, and I don't feel like it's blended out seamlessly, but I still love the effect. Now, for the exciting side, I'm going to try and use this glitter. I think I'm first just going to kind of line the cut crease with this and see what it looks like. So the applicator wouldn't work for like a glitter liner. It's too big and clunky for that. I'm gonna pat it the way that I did on my hand. Okay, so that's what the glitter looks like on top. It's still drying down currently. This feels a lot lighter in texture than the metallic side. Those two together though, they really look like the Stila Magnificent Metals. I almost feel like using that glitter on top has helped the texture of my eyelid. I don't know if it's because it's reflecting the creases, but I really love the way that looks. Oh my gosh. While that's drying, I really want to use the metallic shade on my inner corner to highlight because I'm feeling a little bit crazy. So I'm just gonna do this. Okay, that's kind of clumped in my lash. I super duper like that. It's really brightened up my inner corner. Okay, so this has now completely dried. Nothing's coming off on my finger, is there? Okay, a few flecks of glitter came off on my finger, but it's completely dried now on my lid. And you guys, I have no fallout from the glitter as of yet. When putting on the glitter, it almost has like a cooling feeling. I can still kind of feel that on my eyelid. It's not uncomfortable, in fact it's kind of refreshing, but maybe if you have sensitive eyes, I don't know if this is going to be comfortable for you. I think what I want to do is add a little bit more eyeshadow on the outer and inner corner and try and blend it in a little bit more, and I'll see whether I can layer eyeshadows on top, whether they kind of collect or anything like that. Okay you guys, so you can probably tell from the clips, it did not do well with blending eyeshadow over the top. The edges were very chunky and it just wouldn't accept any eyeshadow. It started lifting. If I come really up close right now, I could probably peel this off, just flaking off, and the edge is just way too harsh for me to actually blend any eyeshadow on top of it. So I would suggest having your completed eye look with your eyeshadow first of all, and then going in with this product. If you disturb the product too much, it does kick up and then you will get glitter and fallout on your face, which then means that it wouldn't live up to the claims of being mess free. So I'm gonna go do the other eye and then I'll be right back to discuss my final thoughts. The power of love. I need to take a break from Celine Dion to tell you guys what I've learned. So what I've learned from playing around with this eye, I went in with too much product on the initial application. So what I did with this eye is I went in with a lot of a lighter hand and I immediately spread the product with my finger. I actually did a slight dragging motion with my finger and it really helped blend the eyeshadow. I do feel like, however, it's dulled it down slightly, so you don't get that crazy impact, as you can probably tell side by side. You still get that gorgeous shine reflect, it's just less chunky on the lid, and also the edges blended by doing more layers. It's created this very nice soft focus spotlight eye, which is what I wanted. I did the same technique with the glitter. I just patted it on with the flat paddle and just kind of built that up to the intensity that I wanted, and I just feel like it looks really pretty on the lid now. This eye, I'm just gonna completely say it was more my fault than anything, but this is the first impressions and it's a learning curve for me. That's the way that I would have usually gone in with, you know, any other kind of liquid shadow. I would just go right on in there, but I really love this eye. It also feels a lot lighter on my eye than this one does. This one feels very cakey and it just doesn't look very good. So my tip with these is to go slow and steady and build them up. So now I've done both my eyes, I'm gonna zoom you guys out and we'll discuss my final thoughts. Okay, so final thoughts time. Overall, I feel like there is a bit of a learning curve to making these products work. I'm an avid liquid eyeshadow user. I always use the Stila ones, so I definitely just went in using these exactly the same way as I would my other ones, and I felt like the formula was just a little bit thicker, so it took a little bit more effort to use. However, I feel like the payoff once it's done is so beautiful. I like the fact that they're dual-ended, so you can have the decision of whether just having a metallic lid and then also adding the glitter on top. I've added the glitter on top of the metallic eyeshadow when it was dry. There was no disruption at all. I really like these and I really like the effect. Obviously I've only tried the one kind of champagne-y shade. If the formula continues throughout these, then I get a lot of use out of them. I really can't wait to use this purpley glitter on my lids, like oh my gosh. Again, use the metallic shade sparingly, can build this up, that's what I like to do. If it's easier for you, even put it on your finger and dab it on. Shear out the product so you get a nicer finish and you don't have any bunching up on the lid. The applicator I feel is a little bit thick to do a straight cut crease with, so I would probably go in with a brush to really define the crease. I would never use this as a base. Personally, it said that it could be used as a base. Considering what happened to this eye, I beg to differ. It really didn't take shadow well. In fact, it didn't take any shadow on this eye. I didn't actually try with this eye because it blended out nicely, so I didn't feel a need to. The glitter in here is kind of a liquidy glitter, so again, packing motions, you're gonna get the best payoff. You gotta be like simply nailogical and dab 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 till you look fab. Is that what she says? I can't remember. The glitter is very fine, so it doesn't feel gritty on the lid at all, and it does completely set down as well. The applicator for the metallic shade, I felt like it was a bit too big and bulky, and it picked up a lot of the product on the actual wand, so you didn't have a lot of control over it. But for the glitter, the actual applicator worked quite well. At the end of the day, these were £6 each, so 3 of these total less than 1 Stila one. This is really good product for the price you are paying. Okay, so that is it for this video, testing out some sparkly things. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did and you like seeing testing videos like this, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel. All you need to do is click that big red button down below and make sure you ring the little bell next to it so you get notified of when I upload. I've also just picked up the Makeup Revolution Cut Crease Eye Base, so I'm going to be testing that and comparing that with the P. Louise base, which is one of my favorites for eyeshadow. So we are going to be comparing the two and doing a little base battle, if you will. So yeah, if you want to be notified of when I do that video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. Also, if you love all things very glittery and sparkly and all the makeup in the world, then don't forget to leave a little thumbs up on the video. I would really appreciate it. Just lets me know that you guys want me to continue making videos. It really means a lot. As I said in my Amrezy highlighter review, a like on my video brings sparkle into my life. I don't want that to be my thing. Please don't make that my thing. Anyway guys, that is it from me. I'm going a little bit delirious because it's kind of late at night. But yeah, I hope you're having a wonderful day, night, bubbly bath, whatever you are doing, and I hope to see you on the next one. Until then, bye guys. With the Tiffany's and bottles on bubbles, girls with tattoos don't like getting in trouble. I follow my favorite thing. I'm lost, it's poppin'. You like my hair? Gee, thanks. Just buy it. Yeah, I want it. I got it. Yep. But ain't gon' be no misses. But matching diamonds for 6 of my bitches. Whoever thought money could solve your problems must not have had enough money to solve them. I say now I want all them. Happiness is the same prices for bottoms. My smile is beaming, my skin is gleaming. The way it shine, I know you see it. Babe. Ooh, baby. And my receipts looking like phone numbers. If any money, then wrong number. When I check, now the money, the very respect. Thanks, just know it. I see it, I like it, I want it, I got it. Yeah. Alright, that's enough of that. I'm all warmed up for the video. Okay, let's go. Which I believe is worldwide? Really? Worldwide, okay. You can also get some Revolution IT. And we'll see how the eyeshadows lay on top where they... Oh my god, my words are not coming out today. All you have to do is click that big button. If you did and you liked seeing testing videos like this but if you just want this to kind of pop over the words.